Hello, I'm starting the vlog really late today. I'm sitting here on this lovely hot sunny balcony. In fact, it's a bit too hot and bright if I'm honest. There's my laundry all drying nicely in the sun. We're getting quite hungry, so once Izzy goes off for her girly shopping trip, we're going to go and find something to eat. We decided to go to Eddie's again. It's extremely close to where we're staying and it was really good. And we're just hungry, you know, when you just want something now. It's one of those times. I am impressed with this menu here at the bottom. It's got all the different categories for allergies. So you can check against each item on the menu to see if your potential allergen is present. But in the meantime, look what's arrived. Come to mama. Without any further ado, I'm going to turn this camera off and eat that. That was yummo, and we're off. We're going to go and see if the church is open. We don't have very high hopes, but you never know. We're trying to take an alternative route. We've managed to find the most leg-killing hill in the whole of this town. Ouch. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, girls. Very weird route we're taking. Right, what are those boxes? Any guesses, anyone? Beehives? They look like cages, the ones that far extreme. Pigeons? Right, I really don't know. Bird boxes? Cat boxes? I don't think I had my camera with me when we had the walk of the cats, actually. But there was a lot of those kitties. Found a little, very small play area. We've just come up this very weird path. It's like all sloping up. Where have we come to? Oh, I see the roses are blooming. I bet we can have a close look at these fruit things here. I wonder what they are. Look at these berries here. I have no idea what those are. I certainly wouldn't like to risk eating them. Those leaves there look so nettly that I don't want to touch them. I know what that is. That's one of those yellow margin plant things, isn't it? They're the ones that live for about 100 years and then they suddenly shoot up a great big shoot with flowers on the top and then they die. What a life! It's the vlog lag effect again. I'm sure he's here somewhere. I better go and look. I found him. He's up this flight of steps. But what's going to be at the top? Wow! Well, lots of broken glasses at the top, but also quite a view. There's a castle out there in the distance, I think. Let's zoom in and have a closer look at it. Now we reckon it doesn't look that far to get to that castle-y thingy, so we're going to head in that direction and see if we can get to it. Oh, there's another little outdoors communal area space. There's lots of these here. I suppose because they've got such lovely weather all the time, they can just go out and hang out together rather than all having to go to a cafe or a pub or each other's houses. Gosh, it's squidgy underfoot. I think it's all worm casts, you know. We decided to just pop quickly back to the flat and put some sunblock on and grab some water because there doesn't look like a lot of shade between here and that castle thingy. So I'm going to do that now, much as I hate sunblock, but sometimes you kind of need it. There, that's me all gunged up. I've acquired a bit of a deathly pallor. Flattering. Not. Anyway, let's grab some water. Got him! Off again. Will we find it? Watch to find out. Because we don't know yet. It is hot, hot, hot. There's heat reflecting off the walls and the pavement and the cars and it's everywhere. We're just looking through this fence here to see what that is. Hang on. Let's get my hand in. I'm wondering if it's a school or something. But it's Saturday today, you see, so nobody's in. Loving that paving. Quite like this, but not as much as that one. That one was my favourite. Here it comes again, just in case you missed it. My favourite paving ever. Feels so nice. under your daps. Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday sun. We've just been walking along a rather potentially busy looking road, which actually wasn't busy at all. But we've got off that now and we're coming along here. Well, we've come to the castle. Looks like some sort of wedding venue. Is that a bed down there? I think it is, you know. There's like a fake wedding bed. Oh my word, what sort of a place have we come to? Why have they got a bed out there? That's a bit weird. And a kind of like wedding-y, posy sort of dome thingy. And all fenced off, look. Very strange goings on if you ask me. We just heard somebody testing out a PA and we looked down and there was two men dressed in pirate costumes and one of them was carrying a flag with the skull and crossbones on it. So I think we'd better stay well clear or we might end up walking the plank. We've certainly come across some intriguing scenery. Look, it's a very steep looking roof. That reminds me more of Holland or somewhere like that. Big random rock sticking out of the ground. We've seen a fair few big massive insects as well, sort of the flying and hopping variety, but I haven't managed to get my camera out quick enough because they've just been gone in a flash. Now we've got up so high, the breeze has gone quite cool and it's really quite pleasant. I hope the fluffits are doing their job of keeping the wind noise down though. What was that I was saying earlier about mad dogs? Just keep moving, you know. Keep moving, the gate seems to be staying intact. We did an about turn when we got to the end of that road and came back again and we're just passing the castle again. Oh, those dogs. They scared the living daylights out of us. They were big and they were leaping up. They were hurling their bodies at the fence as we were going past and we were pretending not to be scared. But we were a bit, really. What's going on down there? Oh, it's filling up. There are children down there. I think they're having a bit of a pirate day. I'm pretty sure they're unrolling what looks like it's going to be a bouncy castle. We're heading back into town now. Every so often this smell comes up from a plant somewhere and it smells like beef crisps. I don't know what it is. Given the wind, our hats are doing a pretty good job of staying on. Look at that sign there. The parent and child going to school, they're like, whoa, we're late. That's where all that cat action was that I told you about. Dozens and dozens of them, all wild I presume, and lots of evidence that the locals are feeding them because there were lots of empty plastic containers, licked clean. Oh, and that's where we were standing before today when we looked at what we thought was a castle. We won't take that cat route now though, as you might imagine it stank. Come to the square. Just wanted to show you the underside of the eaves. Quite nice. Fancy ironwork on the balcony. Look at that lamp there as well. There's the church. But is it open? Doesn't look like it. Have evidence of merriment here.
Yeah, it's a wedding, obviously.
Oh, a wedding. Who's there? There you go. You've got some cat action after all, guys. That cat looks big to you. Actually, it's tiny. It's a kitten, I think. So there's rice on the floor. Rice in a bag. That's old-fashioned, that is. Don't see that in the UK anymore, but I think you used to. Some local children have found those rice bags and streamers. They're having a bit of a rummage around with it. Nice having a bit of play equipment dotted around. It's a really lovely communal space actually. We're just going to head back to the apartment for a bit of a rest now. We're going to go via a supermarket. I just got nearly reversed into by a quad bike. Some really beautiful flowers here. Lovely and colourful. Bit of a building site here. It's interesting to see it all bare. We're coming to Massy Mass now, which is a supermarket. Its name means more and more. Trying to find something for Izzy to drink that won't set her skin off. The sugar-free ones though, they tend to be full of artificial sweetness. Look at the price, 33 cents for a can of beer. 5%, no. Blimey.
No.
Comes into 39. 23. Oh my goodness, look at these. They're in the chiller cabinet here. We've been to the supermarket, we're laden with goodies now. That supermarket was icy cool inside. It was very refreshing when we first went in, but when we came out it was like opening an oven door and stepping into it. Back at the ranch. Thank you. Tempted to use the lift, but I'm going to be good. Well, that was the lights going on off. You always have to do it at that point. I don't know why. I'm making a sort of ratatouille with pasta thingy, which looks like this. I'm looking forward to eating that. It's got all the aubergines and peppers and mushrooms that I bought at the market the other day. There's some pasta. There's also, and make the most of this, you won't see this in my vlogs very often, but there is chicken in the oven as well, which is for my other half. He's moved out of the way the second I got the camera out. My other half, who is busy improvising grated cheese without a grater. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog there because we've had quite a long day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.